Stock tip. Best stock setups.
Hi, welcome back to today's episode of Stock Tip Daily Update with me, Marcel Tolia. Now let's talk about markets. The S&P 500 showed a little bit of weakness in the beginning, but it ended the day with a whole lot of strength here and a nice volume. Only to lose a bit of it in the last 15 minutes of trading. So overall, it looks pretty good. Overall, it looks just as I've expected it to look. I'm happy with that. I hate being wrong, but sometimes you can't help it. I wanted this stop to hold, and this stop would have been 4,450. Yeah, I call it a stop, but it's a more range than a stop, because in the S&P 500 I'm trading an option and I can stop it. But overall, as this is an indicator for the whole markets, then I can continue calling it a stop. Not important. I just hope that the markets are going to turn around today. I was happy to double down on some of my positions yesterday, seeing how today ended. And also the weekly chart is looking pretty good. Of course, I'm going to be a lot happier if we get a hammer here at the end of the week, if we are going to end the week with more strength. Then this would be a good premise for very healthy next week. But this is just something that you have to wait to happen. As I'm always saying, there is no fortune telling in the market. You just have to try to assess it good and to trust your analysis. And if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, then you're wrong, and you just have to deal with it. So for the time being, we will have to wait and take it one day at a time. I'm still pretty bullish on the markets, so I am still bullish. And I've actually enlarged my position in Apple again today. So I'm happy with the developments. If you are going to close beneath the support line, then I'm going to pull the handbrake and to stop for the time being and just see how the market is going to develop. Next on our list is the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq has pretty much done the same thing here. Also in the weekly chart, the Nasdaq is looking pretty good. So the Nasdaq is still holding on here in between the moving averages. The weekly chart is a bit weaker than in the S&P 500, but what can you say? You just take it as it is. It's still looking pretty good, and I think in the past we've already seen something like this in the previous corrections. Respectively here we've seen it, and then we've fallen beneath the moving averages again. And I think if you scroll back again, so like here, above the moving averages, down below the moving averages, again above, down, next level below, and then up again. So it's not that unexpected, it's not that uncommon, so I won't start panicking anytime soon. We just have to take every day as it comes and reassess the situation at the end of each day. And IVM is not that interesting, actually, is still in a correction phase, but it has managed to hold on pretty good, more or less. Normally the IVM makes for 1-3% move in a day, and today we are still by 0.332%. So it's good. It's a nice stable movement. You don't want anything else. And the DAX has also shown a bit of a weakness today. It's undecisive, and you can't say anything. You can't say in which direction this is going to go. Given that American markets ended on a plus, so in the plus side, then we might see the DAX opening also with a bit of a strength here tomorrow. Also something we just have to wait and see. So euro to US dollar continued the negative trend, continued going down, and I think we are going to hit 1.06 sooner than later. Oil continues this correction. We've touched the 50 moving average for the first time in a while today, and pretty much everything according to plan. Are we going to go any deeper? I can just say it looks healthy. It looks very healthy after a long time, and perhaps next week is the time to go long on oil again. For the time being, we are still in a correction phase, and for the time being, I believe we still have to wait for the rally to start again. The same can be said about gold. So we are still in a correction here, even though gold had a slight positive day. We are still in a correction phase, and we have to wait a bit longer. Also, let's not forget silver. Silver is the same story like in oil and gold, so we have to wait, and I think next week we are either going to fall down again, way down, or we are going to go up. But if my analysis is any good, then we are going to go up. So gold has maintained this level, has been very stable here at this level, has shown a lot of strength, and that's why I think this is going to be a sustained rally going forward. What about my portfolio? Well, like I said, I've doubled down on Apple again today. So my position in Apple, I've restocked it. Now I have some 50 pieces. For a small portfolio, is pretty huge. I think I have 3 or 4 times my usual position here in by buying so much Apple. But yeah, I'm happy with it. If I'm going to get close again, then I think I'm going to lose. I don't know. I think 0.2% of whole portfolio value. But if it's going to go long again, then oh my God, and it's going to bring me a couple of percentages, full percentages, not just 0 point. So I'm very happy with it. Where did I buy? I think this is where I've bought it. Yes, I think this is where I bought a new position, and I've decided to give it a whole lot of room, so I could have placed the stop beneath the low again, but this time around I've placed my stop at 168 to give it enough room, and this might still be not enough room, because we have the tendency to go beneath the pretty far beneath the moving averages. So here pretty far beneath the 9, here pretty far beneath the 20, so it still might not be enough, and we might still going to be testing the initial breakout line here, so this trend line. Doesn't really matter. The risk is very decent, so less than my usual risk, I think. Even though my position is as great as it is, my risk is still only half my usual risk in a normal position. Amazon on the other side got closed today, and I didn't trust myself to open it again. It didn't go exactly as I planned it. So this is my phone. I am on call. Going to pause for a moment. So I'm back again. Where was I? Yes, Amazon. So I didn't trust myself to buy Amazon again, and perhaps I was wrong to do it, not to do it. This was a nice buying opportunity here. So this one, a very nice buying opportunity, starting with this level. But like I said, I didn't trust myself to do it. This is also a nice buying opportunity by breaking out above this level in the intraday chart. I think a stop would still be possible, but I have a bit of bad luck in trading Amazon always, so I think I'm going to stay clear of it this time around. I can't opt for too many positions here, given how high the price already is. That's why I think I'm going to stay clear of Amazon for the time being. BBO has made a -5%. My position is still intact here, but it's limping. I'm curious if it's going to go for a total breakdown or if it's going to redress itself and continue up. We shall see. My stop is in position, so if it goes down again, I won't be losing too much. We shall have to wait and see. PayPal also ended the day with a bit of a plus, so my position is still intact. It doesn't look healthy, but my position is still intact, and that's all that matters. And Zynga. So Zynga once showed a bit more promise, got closed, and I've reopened a smaller position in Zynga, being convinced that Zynga was looking better at the time being, so it was looking like a hammer. As I've reopened my position here, only to end like this with shooting stars and with a whole lot of value. So I don't like it anymore. And I think I'm going to get stopped tomorrow. My position is smaller than it was yesterday, and my stop is really tight at 8.95. So I'm risking here 0.35% out of my whole portfolio. Sad about it, but that's how it is. Okay, so these were the first two parts of the video. For the third part, I'm going to refer you to the stocktip.com website, the stock-tip.com, to a subscription. You can also register for free, and then you have access to all of the setups. Quickly, before I continue with the third part of the video, I would like to address a comment from yesterday's video, and this is, I think, TBLT. I think this is it. Yes, this is it. So my viewer thinks TBLT is going to rocket soon, and my take on it is that we are still on a downwards trend here. All the moving averages are heading down, or all of them are pointing down. The 9-day is I'm going to get closer. The 9-day moving average is beneath the 20 moving average, which is beneath the 50 moving average, and they look like rail tracks here. So in my opinion, this is a definite downtrend, and we don't have any way of saying that we've reached a bottom. Even more, we've seem to have broken down here, and perhaps tomorrow we shall see a bigger breakdown, even possibly touching the last low here, 0.14. So sorry to disappoint. I really wish you a lot of luck here with this trade. My personal opinion from a technical standpoint, only from a technical standpoint, is that this stock may may fall further. Okay, now with the third part.